Liam, a young man who was an apprentice of a sorcerer, has always wanted to become a master magician. He was trained by Master Alaric and learned about the old spells and practiced for many hours. One day, when Alaric went out to search for magical herbs, Liam found a scroll in the library that was hidden at the back. It was in a language that he did not understand, but because of curiosity, he said the incantation so as to gain more powers. In a blink of an eye, he saw a bright light and the room started shaking. He shuddered. He felt as if he was being stretched, as if his core was being twisted. When the light finally faded, Liam looked into a nearby mirror and froze. The face reflected in the mirror was no longer his own. Instead, it was that of a woman, her features delicate and unfamiliar. Her eyes, now wide and filled with confusion, reflected someone who wasn't Liam. She placed her hand on her stomach and felt a new feeling that could not be explained. She was pregnant. She panicked and ran to the mirror, only to find out that not only her appearance was changed, but her body was also changed into a pregnant woman. The overwhelming sensations of carrying life within her were new and bewildering. Her once toned and muscular body was now rounded due to pregnancy, and her hair was also longer, which was cut to shoulder length. She tried to say the incantation again with the hope of reversing the spell, but all that she got was sparks of magic on her fingertips. The spell seemed to have taken full hold. She was no longer Liam, but a woman on a completely different journey. Suddenly, the door swung open, and Master Alaric entered, seeing her for the first time. "Liam, what happened to you?" She looked up, trying to speak, but her voice was a bit softer, more feminine than it had been before. I believe I have uttered the wrong incantation, but now I'm pregnant." Alaric's eyes widened with disbelief. "That's impossible. This was not the intended purpose of that spell. You've been transformed into a woman who is carrying life, perhaps the child of a powerful being." She closed her eyes and tried to understand the scale of the disaster that just occurred. "How do I fix this? It was something that I never intended to happen here. I didn't intend it to happen." Alaric groaned, rubbing his hand over his gray beard. "It is impossible to break the spell in a simple manner, but you will have to accept this change as part of your new life. You have to know what the new form is and what it entails. This new life you have, and the magic within you, may reveal powers you never knew existed in you." Weeks became days, and the new reality of being pregnant woman dawned on her. She was tired and her mind was constantly filled with anxiety, but there was a new power within her. She felt that she was more in touch with the world of magic, and the world around her seemed more vivid. And with every passing day, the baby in her seemed to be responding to her powers in a way she had not thought of. Soon, she started to understand that pregnancy is not the only thing that she has to protect. She also has to develop her magical skills, and the two are not compatible in any way she could have thought of. It was not only a transformation of the physical appearance, it changed her heart too. Master Alaric went on helping her to learn how to integrate the new magic she had with her into the sorcerer she used to be. However, she realized that she could not escape this change anymore. She was not longer a mere trainee or an intern or an apprentice that she had been before she got to the company. She was a woman, carrying life, learning to wield powerful magic, and discovering her strength in an entirely new way. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.